Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know this does not work. You know, it's funny that one minute I get cussed out, the next minute you need me. There's an old saying out there, don't burn bridges, because you might have to carry your ass back across. And unless you are like Caesar, where the Romans built a bridge across the Rhine River in 5 days just to go to the other side and let the enemy know that we can get there at the drop of a hat. They stayed a couple of days. Then they carried themselves back across the bridge and took the bridge with them. Unless you are that guy, don't burn your bridges. Don't burn your bridges. You know, everybody, for some reason, likes to come at me. Everybody likes to give me crap. They like to tell me I'm crazy. You crazy, Mark. You know, like Crazy Joe. You're just crazy. You're delusional. You're an idiot. But you know what? In the end, they all got to come back to me. They have to do the walk of shame because they need something from me. Now, for Philly 500.
By the way, King Dick back here, and so before we start this video, I gotta get this mother humping thing out of the way. Mark Holmes is my daddy. Okay, that's out of the way. Ow!
That's right, son. I am your daddy. As well as Cop Pizzle. Happy birthday, belated to you, son. Yesterday was his birthday. And possibly my future child, Rio. So I like to think of myself as a hardworking man, because I got all this child support that I got to pay. You see, look at that. That's paint. You see, you got blue there, you got silver. There's probably some yellow for a Steeler rack and things like that. Yeah, I got work to. I got to do work to pay for all these damn kids. So I'm out there working, and I have people that are saying, "My baby boy is crying, begging, and pleading for the Dallas Cowboys to beat the Washington football team." Let's go to the tape. Because when I watched the tape, it didn't make sense to me, because as he's asking me for a favor, he first insults me.
They're not playing. They have a great opportunity to really be even more in the thick of the whole wild card hunt, because that's what it's going to take. I think the Eagles are going to have to win a wild card, okay? The Eagles, they're not going to catch Dallas. It's really, really hard. I guess maybe Washington can, because they play them twice. But to think the Eagles can is hard, okay? I'm not like, I need to pause on that. But I'm not Mark Holmes. I'm not delusional. I don't do videos saying, Micah Parsons is the next Lawrence Taylor. Oh, I'm going to compare him now to Reggie White. How you compare him to Reggie White? Reggie White, 13 sacks his rookie year in 13 games. In 13 games! Please. Mark Holmes has lost his mind. Cowboy fans, tell this man to stop with the chicken sacrificing. He's losing it. He's losing it. LT, Reggie White. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? How about he's just Micah Parsons, a good young rookie? He ain't Reggie White. He ain't Lawrence Taylor. Forget about it. Reggie White could move like Micah Parsons, and he was 300 pounds. All right? So, please. But, I'm not delusional. Cowboys probably win the division. Eagles could win a wild card. But here's the thing. The Eagles will be helped if Dallas...
I fire Howie.
fucking fire that motherfucker. Stupid motherfucker. What an idiot. What an idiot. Dallas has Amari Cooper and Gallup, but we don't need a receiver. Are you kidding me? I don't want Justin Jefferson. He's ass. He's stupid. I fire his ass. I fire his ass. I mean, how he's got to be stupid. What are you doing? You just let Dallas take him. You.
Okay. So you done gone through and told me that now I'm sacrificing chickens, that I'm delusional, that I'm crazy. And I didn't say career. I was talking about the rookie season. I said if Micah Parsons gets 3 more sacks in 5 games, he ties Reggie White. And he moves up in that rookie standing to 3rd. There's a difference. I see you and Bad Dog both have that bird brain. You know, the birds have the real small brains. But let's finish this up, because here's where you want to ask me and my people for a favor.
Wins this week. I know. This is a very hard ask. From one Eagle fan to all the dingbats and Eagle fans out
there. Beg,
there.
mother humper.
By the way, but we need Dallas to win. We need the Cowboys to go out and beat Washington. It helps the Eagles. It helps us in the wild card race. Okay? And if Dallas somehow doesn't beat Washington, which I don't think is going to happen, and I might do a preview video on this on Friday for this game, because I'm going to be streaming it on Sunday. But I think Washington's going to beat them, to be honest with you. I think Washington's playing much better football than Dallas. But we'll see. We'll see. I gotta root for the Cowboys, unfortunately. Denzel Washington's gonna be rooting for him. Denzel Washington, Eagle fan. You know what I mean? But if Washington loses, that helps the Eagles. But if for some reason Dallas doesn't win, the Eagles still get Washington twice. That Washington game, I can't emphasize this enough. It is so important for the Eagles. It is a playoff game in itself, because you're playing them at home. So you want to beat them at home, so at worst case scenario, you get a split out of it with Washington. But I need Dallas to win. I will be streaming that game. You guys come hang out. It's going to be fun. It's going to be intense. And I'm sure there's going to be moments where I'm going to be cheering for Washington and almost forget that I have to root for Dallas. It is so hard to root for the Cowboys. It's really, really hard. But for the better good, for the sake that the Philadelphia Eagles have a better chance to go to the wild card, you got to root for them. No question about it. I will be back on Friday. I will probably do a preview video for that game, but we'll...
Okay. First thing, Philly, when you're asking for a favor, you must first, as your brother would say, son, bend the knee. You want something from me, bend the knee. You understand what I'm saying? You want to beg, son. You want to beg. Beg right. But I want to remind you of something, Philly 500. Philly below 500. I want to remind you something. Because, see, what comes around goes around. And you need to remember the things that you've done in the past that will come back to haunt you. Now, I believe my Cowboys get the win. I believe they get the win. But I want to remind you of what happened last season. Last season, You guys were actually giving the Washington football team the business with Jalen Hurts. You guys had an opportunity to win that game. And instead, had you won that game, you would have helped the Giants get to the playoffs as opposed to Washington. And the Giants were on the knee. They bent the knee to you, Philly, to say, please beat Washington so we can go to the playoffs, please. I can understand if you guys just lost the game that Washington was the better team. But no. You mother humpers pulled your quarterback. And Hurts was like, I'm trying to win this game. You guys rolled over and died because you forgot the number one rule out there, Philly.
You play to win the game. Hello? You play to win the game. You don't play to just play it. That's the great thing about sports. You play to win. And I don't care if you don't have any wins. You go play to win. When you start telling me it doesn't matter, then retire. Get out. Because it matters.
Get out. Because it matters. You guys lost the game when you had an opportunity to win one. And now you have the nerve to ask someone else to do exactly what the Giants asked you to do, and you welched on it? I thought I taught you better than that, son. Well, I'm just going to get out of here on this one. It is, I can't believe it. I can't believe the audacity of these crazy-ass Eagle fans. I don't often watch Eagle channels, but when I do, I watch Philly 500, so I can laugh.
Fuck. Wow, that has to be the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. You're gonna take a quarterback in the second round? Are you kidding me? What do you just trade Carson then? Are you kidding me? You just took over a quarterback in the second round. This team is so good that they don't need to take. They don't need anything else, right? They're so good. This has to be